Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sound Master Class, the advanced session of the Sound Master Class. And in this section, we're going to learn preparing for mixing. We're going to learn mixing tips and tricks. We're going to learn approaching a mix. We're going to learn applying equalization, EQs. We're going to learn about mixing the mixing board, that's the mixer. We're going to learn other bonuses and tips and tricks in the sound world. So just relax and join me in the next video. My name is Christian, and subscribe, like, and push on the notification button to receive more videos from us. God bless.
Okay, guys, welcome once again to the Sound Master Class, and today we are in the advanced level, so we're going to treat the advanced level of the Sound Master Class. And my name is Christian Asafo. You can find my details down there. If you have any questions, you have any thing you want to ask, you can contact us on the following numbers to have it sorted out. In this course, after the course has ended, we're going to give you some free stuffs. We're going to give you the Fruity Loops 21 latest version. Then we're going to give you the Studio One 6, and we're going to give you Waves 14, and we're going to give you Isotope 10 and some other stuffs to help you in this Sound Master Class. This is to enable you to use these softwares to do some practicals and help yourself out as you journey in the sound world. All right, so let's begin. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is preparation for mixing. All right, so preparation for mixing. To achieve an advanced level of preparation for mixing, focus on these key aspects. 1. Organization. 2. Gain staging. Okay, so you might not understand this thing if you are a beginner, so I urge you to go back and listen to the basic level of the Sound Master Class if you have not listened to that. That will enable you to get some in-depth in sound and get some laid down foundation before you come to this section and you get things right. All right, so organization. Ensure all your audio files are well organized and labeled. Use a consistent naming convention for tracks and elements. What this means is that if you are mixing on a digital DAW workstation, let's say you're using Cubase to mix, after recording all the sections, let's say you've recorded instrumentation, audio, percussion, and any other element, you have to label them correctly. Let's say this instrument, this is vocal, this is percussion, and what have you. On the other hand, let's say you are a mixing engineer, or you are a mix engineer in your church, and you have a mixer board, analog or digital, so you can label it beneath your mixer. So on each channel strips, you're going to label them according to what they are. Let's say you have drums, you have percussion, you have vocal, main vocal, you have backing vocal, and the rest. So you have to label them. What this does, why you need to do this, is for you to be able to get where every element is. Because, for instance, let's say if the vocal is sounding high and you want to lower it, if you don't know where it is, it's difficult for you to adjust the levels. Okay, so you need these things. It's very important to organize get your mix well organized in the digital world and as well as the analog world. Okay, so let's move to the second one. The second one says gain staging. Now, set proper gain levels for each track to avoid distortion and maintain a balanced mix. What this means is that every mixed or every recorded element you have in your mix, you need to gain stage it. You need to gain stage it to have some level. All of them need to be. Those of them that have not been recorded well recorded to have that enough volume, you need to gain stage it. Gain stage means to normalize the volume. When I say normalize, it means that to attain to bring the decibel or the volume, let me put it this way, volume of the element to a certain level that is required, that is required for the mix to be done properly. You get it? So you need to set that proper gain stage level for each track. Each of the tracks, you need to do that for them. So let's say you have 10 tracks, instruments or drums, percussion, vocal, lead vocal, backing vocal, guitars, and the rest you need to, properly gain stage them. Okay? So that you have a balanced mix. Why do you need to do this? So that you have a balanced mix. Let's move to the next one. And then you see, this is an example of a digital mixer. You see, you can see the faders going up and down. This is an example of a digital mixer. Okay, then we have an example of an analog console or mixer. You see the difference. Now the difference between the digital and the analog is that the digital has all the effects embedded on it. It has the equalization or equalizer. It has the compressors. It has the reverbs, and it has the delays. Now, unlike the analog doesn't necessarily have all those things. Like for example, compressor. Analog mixer doesn't have a compressor on it. So you need to have outboard. We call it outboard gear. So you need to have an external compressor to be added to this analog, and you need an external or outboard delay or effect to be added, or reverb to be added to this analog mixer. So in other words, the digital mixer has all these effects on it. It has everything on it. So it has the compressor there, so you can use the compressor on the digital mixer straightforward. You don't need an outboard gear or effect. But the analog doesn't have that. So you need an external outboard compressor to be added to an analog mixer. Okay, and most of the things, or most of the faders in the digital mixer is automated. You can save your scenes. Like if I say scenes, you can save your presets, your templates on a digital mixer. Whenever you come, you just select it, and it's everything balanced as you've made it. Unlike the analog, which you cannot do that on it. So you have to every time adjust your levels according to how you want your mix.